recommend that you guys change your password because the password I gave you is just so convoluted and funky that the computer generated your password. So when you get in the stock market game, change your password. Here's how. Let me log in here. Cool. Let's see who's in the lead here. So right now, here's period 1 and period 2. From 24, right here where my finger's at, 24 on is our class. And right now it looks like Mr. Cortez, he's in the lead. And you're ranked in California, 883rd in California. Luis Perez, your homie, Miss Rico, he's ranked 684th in California right now. So he's leading both classes, but for this class, you're gonna get the free lunch if you keep at it. Okay, so the name of the game is spend money so you can build more wealth. But here's how to, let's see, may I use yours real quick? Can I show off yours? You don't mind? Let me look at Cortez's account. So when you get in there, here's how much cash he has right now. He still has this much cash to spend. About almost $45,000. The rest is in stock right now. Let's see where his stock's at. Go to portfolio, account holdings. Nice, that's what I want to see. I want to see, look at his, most of his money is in stocks, it's blue. That's what you need to be doing. Look at all the stocks he has. A lot of them lost money, so he has to decide whether he wants to keep them or save them. And in other words, write it out. They might start going back up again, that's for you to decide. You do your own company research. But he lost 205 in AMD. Do you remember what AMD stands for? No matter. How about MSFT? Microsoft, he lost 200 bucks. And the reason why is because he got 36 shares. That's a good amount of shares. 100 shares of AMD, it only went down $2. Look at from 141 to 139, but he lost 200 bucks because he's got 100 shares of them. Sony, he's got 66 shares. It went from 121 when he bought it to 121. It was 121.47. He only dropped 47 cents and he lost 30 bucks. Okay, this is what it was when he bought it, and now it's the current price. So he lost some cash. For some of these, I would hold on to them, Cortez, but it's up to you. You can sell or buy. But notice, this is what I want to see on your pie chart. Most of it has to be in stocks. That's how you win this game. And you still have 45,000 to spend. Do that today during some free time. But, Ariano, when you're here, you'll go to resources, change your password. Make it more user-friendly. Enter current one and then enter the new one, something that's easier for you to remember, okay? That's my advice. Rojo, you with me, right? All right, let me go to my account really quick. Mine's right here. I'm gonna make a trade real quick. So let's see what I got. I got Moderna and Pfizer. Okay, I'm gonna go Johnson & Johnson too. I'm gonna get all the top 3 vaccine companies. Let me go see what Johnson & Johnson's right now, watch. J&J. See what their ticker is. So I'm doing this because today what you're gonna do, you have to spend at least 40,000 in cash. You have to have at least spent 40,000 to get your R stamp. So he already has his R stamp. I'm not sure if any of you have already spent 40,000, but you're gonna spend some time buying stock today. So watch me do this. I'm gonna look up J&J. J&J. There you go, Johnson & Johnson. That's actually a different one here. This is Buenos Aires. I want the US one. I'm right, Johnson & Johnson. That's the one. You want to make sure it's the US. Yep, New York Stock Exchange. Currency in US dollar bills. Make sure you're getting the right ticker symbol. It's not some foreign country's one, okay? There's J&J. I like to look at this right here, the 52-week range right here. Because this kind of tells me the current price, whether it's on the low or the high end of where the stock has been a whole year back. The lowest the stock has been this for 52 weeks ago is 148. The highest it's been is 179. Right now it's about 163. It's a little bit on the high end. It's closer to the high, the 179 as opposed to the 148. So I'm gonna go and buy some. It's 163.36. Let me see how much cash I have. Watch. Look at the way I'm doing this. So the cash I have in hand is right here. I have about $80,000. 79,000. I can't spend more than 20% of my cash on any one stock. So let me figure out what's 20% of 80,000. Okay, 20% of anything. You already know do percentages, right? Right, Compost?
Yeah.
Watch this. 20% of the decimal is 0.2 times 80,000. About 16,000. I'm gonna spend $16,000 on Johnson & Johnson. So 16,000 divided by, how much is it per share? Let's see again. 163. It's gonna round the nearest whole number for now, 'cause that's all. So divided by 163, this is gonna tell me how many shares I can buy of J&J. So 16 grand is what I can spend divided by 163. I can buy about 98 shares, probably 97. I can't go past 20%. Because 20% is 16 grand, so it's gonna be about 98 shares. So watch this. Let's go buy 98 shares of J&J. Let me get that ticker symbol first though. J&J, there you go. So, where are you at, where are you at? So let me go ahead up here. I'm gonna go to buy, trade, enter a trade, stock trade. This is where you sell or buy. Some of your stocks are losing too much money, you might want to sell them, it's up to you. But I'm gonna buy some J&J. Let me put the ticker symbol. J. Get closer, there you go. Always leave on market type. Number of shares was it 116? What was it here? 98 rather. Okay. So I'm gonna go 98 shares. I'll just put 90 for now, just to play it safe. So I don't go over. I'm gonna preview trade. It's gonna be about 14 grand. Cool. It says re-enter your password, just make sure it's you. Confirm trade. Wrong password, nice. No, I have the caps on, I think. There we go. Yep. Turn the caps off. Trade order confirmed, the market is closed, your order will be executed during the next business day. So I'm not gonna see this, I'm not gonna see it reflected until today is Tuesday. I'm not gonna see it till Thursday. It's gonna process tomorrow and then it'll be reflected on my account holdings on Thursday. If it's after hours, because the market already closed at 4 o'clock New York time, which is 1 o'clock our time. But it will be on transaction notes. There it is. Pending orders. Yeah, pending orders. If it's after hours, you'll see it on pending orders. See that? So I bought 90, J&J, boom. Order queued up. It's gonna be ready to go to tomorrow to process. So, that's how to enter a trade. Spend your money, please. Let's look at Apple now. Let's do the warm-up. Actually, before the warm-up, I'm gonna tell you what the game plan is for today. It's a pretty basic day. I want you to spend time spending money. That 100 grand I gave you, you need to be spending it. So here's the 3 missions for today. Check it out, Campos. You'll take notes on the lecture, okay? About 15 minutes. Make sure you spend at least 40,000 on stock market game. Remember, that's for R stamps. The R means that's how you get the R stamp today. So I can access all of your accounts from my screen. I'm gonna make sure that you spend at least 40 grand. So Cortez already did that. So he's got his R stamp ready, as long as he does his notes and he's good. And then do the practice problems. There's only 5 practice problems right here. You can do it in Cami or on a piece of paper, it's up to you. Okay, let's do the warm up and we're rocking and rolling. Here we go. So 100 shares of stock in January of 2017 of Apple. How much was Apple in 2017? Look what I'm gonna do. APPL, I think that's a ticker. Yeah, or it's AAPL. So, 2017 January, I'm gonna go to the 5-year window. Look at right now, it's a 1-day window. The price closed today at 171.18, which is, man, look, it's pretty high right now. Probably because of Christmas shopping. Look at the 52-week range. It's almost maxed out. It's almost as high as it's been since the past 52 weeks right now. So Apple's pretty hot right now. But how much was it January of 2017? Because that's what the warm-up is asking. January of 2017. Let me go to the 5-year window. Watch this. Look at right here. January of 2017 right there. 30.34. One share was $30.34. Here we go. So on your warm-up. Stay with me, Campos. So total purchase price. Purchase price. So we got 100 shares. 100 times, it was 30.34, right? Let's see. Yep, 30.34. Way back in January of 2017. The total purchase price. So 100 times 30.34 is going to be $3,034. That's the purchase price for the Apple stock way back in January 2017. So right now you should be writing this down. Right, Rojo? I'm gonna play this day in history. While I'm playing that, go ahead and get a piece of paper out for notes. We're only taking about 10 to 15 minutes worth of notes. And underneath stock decision, go to put C video for table. So if you want to look at your notes and see what they're referring to, just go back to the video and you're going to see this table. Rather than copying it down, that's a waste of time. Just put C video for table. And what we have here on this table is 4 companies that are publicly traded. I think they're make-believe, just for the sake of exercising stock decisions. You have some dates up here, March 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. And these 4 stocks are behaving in certain ways each day, so you can see. So on the title, stock decisions, go to put C video for table. And going to write down number 1. That one's right there. Bring that down here. There you go. Going to write down Susie contacts her brokerage, Stocks Inc., to purchase 10 stocks of Compact Auto on March 16th. How much does she owe them? So go to write number 1 down. We're gonna do it together. We're on the notes. If you want to join us, Haywood.
Can I use the restroom?
Sure, take the pass. Again, The table is going to be accessible in the video, but go ahead and write down number 1. So, for brokerage, some people use stockbrokers to do all their trading with. That's what Stocks Inc. is. They hire a stockbroker, they call them up, hey, can you trade, put so much in this stock and sell that for me? So the stockbroker does the work. They manage the money for their client. But nowadays, like I told you, there's a bunch of free apps. You don't need to pay a stockbroker. I use my Chase app, there's TD Ameritrade, there's Robinhood, there's all kinds. All right. So Stocks Inc. So how much does she owe Compact Auto? She wants to purchase 10 shares of Compact Auto on March 16th. So Compact Auto's March 16th price is right here, $32.13. But she wants to purchase 10 shares of those. All right, so 10 times 32.13 equals 321.30. That was easy. That's, by the way, the DMT for today is questions like this. The same kind of situation. They're going to throw some stock information at you and ask you to make some decisions. So 10 times 32.13, done. Rocking and rolling. Going to write down number 2 now. Michael is looking for a stock that was on the rise since March 15th. In which stock might he invest? Going to write that down. So we're looking for a stock that's been on the rise since the 15th of March. So let's see. So Titan Telephone. So right here, this is from the previous day. It went up 50 cents from the previous day, and this is the current price. Then it went 25 cents. This is the current price. It looks like Titan Telephone's been going up. Look at it. It went up 50 cents here, 25 cents here, 50 cents also on the 18th. Toymaster went down $1.67, down more, and then up a little bit. Up, down, down for Compact Auto, down and then up and down. So it looks like Titan Telephone is the one that he's going to buy. He's going to write Titan Telephone. Not hard. This is not hard. Again, this table you're going to refer to on the video that I'll post shortly when I'm done lecturing here. Let's go on to number 3. 3 more, we're done. It's only 5 questions. Kim wants to invest $200 on March 18th. Can she afford 8 shares of Toymaster? Can write that down. Kim wants to invest $200 on March 18th. Can she afford 8 shares of Toymaster? Let's see. What's Toymaster's price on the 18th? Here it is. $21.50. What's $21.50 times 8? Let's see. $21.50 times 8 is $172. She's got $200 to spend. She can't afford it. So yeah. Oops. The answer is yes. So this is, I'm just going over problems that you're going to see on today's DMT. They're just basic questions about stock. Do you understand stock? Do you understand how it works? Last two. Write number 4 down. Carlton is investing the majority of his money at Stocks Inc. If he purchases 10 shares of Titan Telephone and 15 shares of Sneaker Factory on March 16th, how much will he need to pay for stocks alone? So Carlton is investing the majority of his money at Stocks Inc. If he purchases 10 shares of Titan Telephone and 15 shares of Sneaker Factory on March 16th, how much will he need to pay for stocks alone? So 15 of Sneaker and 10 of Titan Telephone, let's see. March 16th price. So Titan Telephone, March 16th, that one. And Sneakers, $19 right there. So the total purchase price then is, Titan Telephone is 10 shares of Titan Telephone on March 16th is 10 times 52.75. And then 15 of Sneaker Factory on March 16th is going to be 15 times $19. That makes sense. Let's do this. Let's do some math now. Get my calculator. And there we go. Rocking and rolling. 10 times 52.75, that's going to be easy. That's going to be 527.50. That was awesome. I even recorded that one too. It's on the video. That's awesome. And then 15 times 19 bucks. Here we go. 15 times 19, 285. 285. Add these puppies up, we're rocking and rolling. That's going to be the total paid, right? So let's see. 527.50 plus 285, 812.50. Come on, this is not hard. Mungia, this is not a hard class, Mungia. 812.50. Last example, we're done. You guys are doing awesome. 812.50. Last but not least. Stocks Inc. found a check for $481.95 at the end of the day on March 15th. They know it is for 15 shares, but have forgotten what stock was purchased. What stock did their customer purchase? So again, Stocks Inc. is just a place, it's a firm with a bunch of stockbrokers. They manage people's money and buy stocks. They end up finding this check here. What would you do if you found a check for $481.95? Would you go spend it? Dishonestly? No, Enrico. We wouldn't do that, huh? Well, they did. They found the check. And they know it was on March 15th, and one of their customers wanted to buy 15 stocks, 15 shares, but they've forgotten what stock was purchased. What stock did their customer purchase? Let's go to March 15th. $481.95. So March 15th is right here. So here's March 15th. $481.95. What stock did the customers want to purchase? How would you figure this one out?
Divide by 15.
Divide $481.95 by 15?
Yeah.
That's a fabulous idea. What would we be expecting there, Compost, when we did that, if we did that?
The total amount for each share?
Of the one they wanted to buy, huh?
Yeah.
So let's take 41.95 and divide that by 15 stocks. The result should give us the price of whatever stock they wanted to buy. Was it Sneaker Factory, Compact Auto, Toy Master, Titan Telephone? Let's find out. 481.95 divided by 15 is 32.13. Which one's 32.13?
Compact?
Compact Auto. That's the one they wanted to buy. That's number 5 is Compact Auto. So this is part of your R stamp. We're done with our notes. The next part of your R stamp is to spend